How many chances do you give someone before you just decide that you've had enough? I don't know, but let's get into it. I don't know about you guys, but I have this 3 strikes and you're out rule, right? It's kind of like baseball. I'm a baseball fan, so it works for me. But let me just say this. It also works for relationships and it works for dating. So for me, I give someone 3 tries. Like, let's start, let's see how this goes. And then if you fuck up, okay, let's take a break and then let's come back and let's see how this goes, right? And then if you fuck up again, right, then you have one more time. And then after that last time, it's over. It's just done, because I believe that it's okay, like when you're getting to know someone, especially if it's like not something really horrible, like cheating, right? Or, my biggest red flag, right, is lying. So when someone really lies to me, that I can't recover from, then I have to let it go. For me, I really do give people 3 strikes, and then, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't like to lie. Sometimes I do think, okay, well, what if this person really is going to change? Well, let me tell you about these what ifs. These what ifs can get you in a whole bunch of trouble, because to me, if a person's actions don't align with their words, I don't care what they say, right? I mean, I want to see, how they act. I want to see their behavior. And not only that, I want to see it over a period of time, because what happens to people is they'll say, ooh, I'm going to be, different. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to change this. I'm going to whatever, right? But if you give them enough time, let me tell y'all, give them enough time and they go right back to the same old shit, right? And they start acting the same old way. And the problem is that a lot of times people don't even understand and don't realize that they're doing this, right? They think everything is cool, everything is good, but it's not until you tell them. And then they're so surprised, why didn't you tell me that you were upset at me? Why didn't you tell me that this was a problem? Look, boo, you knew this was a problem because I already told you many times. Whether or not you were listening to me is a different story. So let me just say this to you. If you're not doing this, because I'm sure enough doing this, let me tell you, I have a 3-strike rule. And I'm good, honey, if it's friends, if it's family, if whoever that is for you, right? I have a 3-strike rule, and I use that for a lot of things. So I would say that if you don't have that, you may want to get that. You may want to implement something like that that says, you know what, they did this, I'm gonna let that slide. But now, okay, we're on this counter, right? So now they've done this, maybe not the same thing, but something different, but maybe something similar. I don't know. Either way, it's not working, right? Then now they're at 2 strikes. So then when they get to 3 strikes, what do? Do you cut them off? Do you let them go? Honey, let them go, right? Because I can tell you, Maya Angelou always says, when a person shows you who they are, believe them the first time. So I give people 3 strikes. Now, sometimes people don't get to 3 strikes, honey. They just blow it all up before we even get there. But some people, because I really do, care for them, we have a good relationship, we have a good rapport, whatever that is, right? I give them 3 strikes. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, when they fuck up and they get to 3, right? 3 is a lot. When they get to 3, then you really seriously need to consider, should I walk away? Should I let them go? And I would say for me, and I can only talk about me, I try to be, partial. I try to be understanding. I try to be forgiving. But sometimes I'm gonna tell y'all, I just don't understand the point of why people do what they do, right? And when that happens, honey, you gotta let it go. I know I do. So I'm just gonna say, and I'm gonna recap real quickly, that if you are meeting people out there and you are getting to know them and you start seeing these orange and, red, purple, whatever the color these flags are, honey, notice them, pay attention. And don't just go on people's words. Listen, really focus on their actions, right? Don't just listen to their words. And if you don't have like a system of like, okay, I've had enough, and that's all it really is, I've had enough. So when you get to that point, and hopefully it's not after 3 strikes, honey, hopefully it's not like 10 deep, because that's, I think, maybe a little too long and too much. But whatever that is for you, that works for you, then, make sure you, follow that. Follow your head, follow your heart, but follow that. Don't keep falling into this trap, where people keep coming back, and you let them come back. And every time they come back, they hurt you, they frustrate you, they disappoint you. So I would say, if you don't have this already, implement a strikes rule. And for me, it only takes 3.